Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a favourite recipe of mine, and one that was highly requested when I posted it up on my Instagram. It's simply omelette filled with some sweet potatoes, some spinach, mackerel fillets, and I served it with some rye bread and avocado. It's a great breakfast idea. It's also very healthy, so I'm going to show you guys how to make this delicious recipe. So these are some of the ingredients we'll be using for this recipe. I have some sweet potatoes, a handful of spinach, 1 tomato, some chilli and mushrooms, 1 chopped onions, some all-purpose seasoning, carrots, mackerel fillet and some eggs, and also some salt and pepper to taste, and some avocado, and finally 2 slices of rye bread. I have here my chopped sweet potatoes, which I'm going to parboil first. This is the first thing you should do so it can get nice and soft before we put it into the omelette. So I'm going to crack 4 eggs, and I'm using some free-range organic eggs. Now I'm just going to whisk my eggs. I'm going to do this for about 30 seconds. Now I'm going to add a few tablespoons of almond milk. This is optional, and you can also add some egg whites at this point. And now I'm just going to give that a whisk. Then I'm going to sprinkle some black pepper and a tiny bit of salt. And then I'm going to whisk it again for another few seconds. And now I'm just going to set this aside and start on my other ingredients. In a non-stick pan or in your frying pan, add a tablespoon of oil, followed by your mackerel fillets. Now I'm using tomato mackerel fillets. I like the flavour it adds to my omelette, and I have this over medium to high heat so we can really get it nice and crispy. So now I'm going to sprinkle a bit of lemon. I find that this adds very nice flavour to the fish, and I also found that it helps to eliminate that heavy fish scent. Now we're just going to stir this together. And we're going to do this for another minute or so, just so we can combine all of those flavours together. Once it's lightly toasted, we're just going to add our chopped onions. Followed by my chopped chilies, but this is optional. And now we're just going to keep stirring them together until the onions soften and get slightly browner. And now we're going to add our chopped carrots and our sweet potatoes. Now we're going to add our egg mix. At this point you'll turn down the heat to low, just to ensure that it doesn't burn, and we're going to allow this to cook on low heat for the next minute or so. And now I'm just shaking it lightly just so the egg can cover all the areas. And now we're going to add the rest of our ingredients. So our mushrooms, I used about 4 mushrooms for this recipe, followed by our tomatoes, and finally the spinach. And I just sprinkled that extra bit of chilli and a bit of seasoning. Now these 2 are optional, you don't need to follow this. And lastly, I'm going to sprinkle a bit of olive oil. So this is what your eggs should look like after about 2 minutes or so on low heat. So now what we're going to do is we're going to transfer this into our grill so we can cook the top half. So in it goes. I'm going to leave this here for another 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, and this is what it should look like. Now I like mine well done, but if you like you can leave it in there for a minute or so, just so it could just about cook. And now I'm just dividing it into quarters, and there you have it guys, this is our pizza omelette. Have it served on its own like this, or you could do what I did where I served it with some toasted rye bread and some avocados sprinkled with some chia seeds. Chia seeds being my secret ingredient, as this helps to fill you up. So here you have it guys, this is for me and my sister. I also managed to have some leftovers for the next morning. So this is it. We have our healthy fats from our avocado, our chia seeds which is also high in fibre, our protein from our omelette and mackerel, and lastly our good carbs from our rye bread and sweet potato. Yep, there you have it, a great balanced meal for that healthy balanced lifestyle. So thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know what you think if you try this recipe, and I also added some extra hot sauce. Now this is optional. So see you guys soon. Bye.